What up everyone? How you doing today? My name is David DeFranco and welcome back to my gaming channel. Thank you so much for being here. And like I said in my previous video, my PS5 Media remote unboxing. I know, it's a remote. I just want to say this again, guys. Thank you so much for allowing me to surpass 1,000 subscribers. But I gotta say this, despite all the PlayStation 5 goodness I've been unboxing, let's go back to my roots, baby. I am an Xbox guy. I love my PlayStation, but I'm an Xbox guy when it comes to controllers. The DualSense, don't get me wrong, is fantastic. It has a few issues that I'll talk about in a future video, but it's still by far my favorite PlayStation controller of all time. But when it comes to shooters like Halo and whatever, I still prefer the offset sticks, you know? And I've been playing a ton of Halo Infinite, at least before the PS5 came into my life. But now that that honeymoon phase is fading, I want to get back into going back and forth between all my consoles and my PC, you know? I just haven't really been on my PC all week, guys. All week. That's crazy for me because I'm a heavy PC gamer nowadays. So anyway, I got this for Christmas. Shout out to my mom. I love you. You are awesome. I was not expecting this. Honestly, this is something I was going to buy myself eventually anyway. But the fact that my mom came through for me and got this for me for Christmas, you the best, Mom. You the best. Keep it up. So this, for those not aware, this is not just a controller. This is the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. This is more of a pro controller. This is for gamers like myself who truly want the upper advantage, who play a lot of games, who put a lot of time into games. And let me tell you, man, Halo Infinite, I don't know why I said man, that's weird. I don't really talk like that. I mean, I guess it's just proof I'm really getting into this. This is optimized for gamers like myself, guys. So for those not aware, before I open it, the biggest advantage to using something like this or a SCUF controller, you know, they're both equally great. Now, granted, I haven't used this SCUF controller yet, but I've heard great things about both parties, you know? The main advantage of controllers like this is you get little paddles on the back. So let's say you're jumping in Halo or any game for that matter. The thing is you have to take your thumb off of the right stick, right? To press A to jump. Well, that puts you at an immediate disadvantage. What if you have to jump and turn at the same time? You can't do that by pressing A, because again, your thumb is quite literally leaving the right stick. But with a controller like this, you get paddles on the back. And that, my friends, is where you get the joy of switching to a more pro controller. So I think it just slides right off. There's another piece of tape, guys. YouTuber for 15 years, by the way. And I've learned nothing, apparently. All right, here we go. I keep forgetting it comes in a case. That is so cool. And by the way, guys, I gotta say, the packaging is very heavy. So let's save the best for last. Let's put that aside. You do get, it looks like a braided cable. I was not aware of that, guys. A braided USB-C, love me some USB-C, a braided USB-C cable. Now what's really cool is you don't have to use AA batteries. And let's face it, Xbox loves their AA batteries, right? But with this controller, you can charge it and recharge it and all that stuff with a really long cable, by the way. An extremely long cable at that. What is the length of this cable? This thing is insane. It does not tell you, but I'm guessing like 10 feet. Yeah, it's about 10 feet is my guess. Wow. Definitely a nice surprise with the length, because sometimes you don't want to be wireless, you know? Sometimes you might want to plug into your Xbox and just route it over to your couch. Hey, I've been there. All right, so we get an Xbox branded case. That is so cool. So cool. And here is, oh my, wow. I didn't realize the paddles were gonna be on already. I thought you had to put them on yourself. I'm gonna have to get used to this. I'm sorry, guys. The DualSense is nice, but this already feels so much more comfortable in my hands. There's just something about it. Wow, we have some insane grips right here. I was not expecting such a strong grip. Look at that. Whoo, baby. The friction is insane. And on the back here, we do have the paddles. We got 4 paddles, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be using all 4 of them, but hey, the more the better. We have this switch down here. I'm not sure what that does. Maybe that's some kind of resistance on the sticks. I'm not sure. Obviously, I have a little bit of reading to do. I have never owned a Pro controller before, besides the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. It's not really Pro, it's just a controller, you know? But this is, wow. So I can already see myself making this my A button, because it just naturally sits there. Wow. This is legit making me happy. So I can jump and turn at the same time. Oh, what a beautiful thing. And guys, that's a lot coming from me, the PC gamer. I play so many shooters on PC nowadays, but they're just something about Halo on Xbox. It just feels better. So overall design, I gotta say, first impressions, extremely positive. It feels so comfortable. The grips are blowing my mind right now, honestly. The grips feel so good. The buttons, like everything about it feels really nice. There's a D-pad, which I think, wow, that's right. It magnetically comes off. Now look at that. We have a naked D-pad. And if you want, you can do this. Oh, that's right. Wait, is this a charging case? This is a charging case, isn't it? That's right. I completely forgot. That's why it's so heavy. So here is the mechanism, right? You plug it in via USB-C, and we have a pass-through on the case. I completely forgot it's a charging case. That's why it's so heavy. So we have a bunch of accessories in here that you can replace. I don't know how much replacing I'm going to do yet, because by default, it feels really, really nice. We have extra joysticks here. We have some grips there. And we have a traditional D-pad, but you know what? I'm going to go with Xbox's recommendation and just stick with the regular, not regular, but the D-pad that came with it, because it's more of like a 3D D-pad, if that makes sense. It's easier to hit left up at the same time, if that makes sense. Left up instead of just left and up. You're just hitting two at the same time. That's really nice. That is beautiful. Wow. And of course, there's a sync button on the top. Don't really know what else to tell you guys. I mean, obviously, I'll talk about this over time, and I'll explain the setup process in a future vlog on my main channel. But, wow. I am like, look at this. It just comes right off. Yeah, the left stick just comes right off because it's magnetic. That is really, really cool. Look, I could just take this thing apart and switch it out for part. Wow. I am legitimately blown away. Seriously, guys, I was excited about this before. But now I'm even more excited. I just wasn't expecting that kind of reaction. And again, you do charge it in the case, which I don't know why I just kept forgetting. You know what? Real quick, let's just plug this in and see how it works. So there you go. We got a little pass-through. And I do have USB on my desk, which is really nice for moments like today. So let's just plug that in. It's USB-C to USB-A, by the way, which is nice. So I'm assuming it's charging because, oh, hold on, we gotta take the cover off, and you just kind of rest it on the case. Ooh, and it rumbles when it's charging. That is really, really cool, and the light is flashing. My only minor complaint, and this is me being really picky, if you're charging it in the case, it would be nice to see if there was a way to see if it was done charging, like maybe this would light up or something, or like you see lights down here. Not a big deal at all, honestly. I don't really see myself using the charging case too often, because I'm just going to plug this directly into my Xbox anyway. But this is really nice for traveling. Like, really, really nice for traveling. Wow, Microsoft. I am legitimately impressed, and I'm not just saying that as an Xbox fanboy. I like all the consoles. I will say I lean more towards Xbox, because I think their controllers are just better for shooters. But wow, this is, whew. Ooh, baby, okay. I am legitimately blown away. So guys, there you go. There's the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller. I mean, I haven't even gamed with it yet, but wow. First impressions, I'm impressed. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are the best, and I'll see you in my next video, which could finally be another gameplay video. I promise, gameplay videos are coming back soon. I'm pretty sure this is my last unboxing I'm doing on this channel for a little while. I say that, but who knows? I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Peace.